All right. We're about to make some chromatic scales. What the fuck is a chromatic scale, you're probably wondering? Well, I'm about to show you. Quickly ignore that. I'm going to show you. If you go to this Google Drive, this is where KAWAI Sprite puts all his stems for his Friday Night Funkin' tunes. We're going to bring up a quick example of what a chromatic scale is. It's basically an audio file consisting of the character singing each and every single note. Listen. Let's fast forward. Fast forward. As you can see, he's singing every single note. What do you even do with chromatic scales? How the fuck do you even use them? If we open up a sample slicer like Fruity Slicer or SliceX, if I can find SliceX, which is my personal favorite. Where is it? Where is she? Where are they? Where is Zay? There we are, SliceX. We have this baby right here. Everything's a little bit smushed because I turned down my resolution just so people can see shit. So, pardon for that, I guess. Here, let me just move this here, make space. Awesome, awesome. So let's get a boyfriend chromatic. I downloaded it the other day. Here, if you drag this into a sample slicer and then just, chop up each and everything, like, if you, like, click here, hold control, and then add a marker, and then add another marker. A quicker way to do it is just to right click on the auto slice and then just press dull auto slicing, so it'll only slice, like, any drastic change. So, and then if we play it on the keyboard over here, it did a little fucky wucky and decided to mark the empty space, so we just delete that. Now check this out. Check this out. Okay, as you can see, it clearly works. That's what a chromatic scale does. So at least you know how to use it. Now, say if you want to make your own chromatic scale, because you want your opponent to sing, but you're not gonna obviously use whatever KAWAI Sprite made, because then that wouldn't really be a mod, right? Anywho, here's how to make your own chromatic scale. For now, let's try sampling. That's one way to make your own chromatic scale, is to sample someone else's voice. So where it be your friend, have them sing each vowel for at least 3 seconds. That also helps. Or sample it from the internet. So let's go do that. First, let's close Twitter. Let's sample it from this a cappella of a KAWAI song called I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even watch KAWAI. I just know that they sing a lot, so that's really convenient. Anyway, I don't want to get too copyrighted, so I'm gonna see how long I can go. So I press record. I make it record my speakers. So let's record the O sounds. 横断歩道の向こうと工事川幾度も手を振り合ったね From there, we already have 4 vowels, and pretty much, like, the max you really need are, like, 3 vowels for good sounding chromatics. So now what to do is, you have to have Audacity. That's my preferred one. I'm going to stretch these vocals so they can be longer and, easier to cut. So I don't have to loop them. So I can just, like, change tempo, Make sure you have high quality on, otherwise it'll sound like shit. Here's how it sounds like when without it. You see how shit that sounds? Now if we do it with high quality stretching, it'll take longer, but trust me, the results are better. Are not the best, but you know, they're better. Now this one's a good one. This one's a good one. We stretch that. Cool shit. Now, ooh, the eh sound is good. We stretch that. Repeat, change tempo. Awesome. There's an E sound I heard. Could this work? If you stretch it long enough, I'm sure it'll work. Awesome. It'll have to do. Alright, so now the best step is just to cut all the shit that you didn't use. Like all that shit. Here, just do that, I guess. Alright, we also didn't use this. Here, let's chop all that shit off. And then, chop all this shit off. Like so, I guess. Awesome. Now that's the only shit that that's the shit that we need to use. Now what you want to do is do a little funky. These are pretty long. Let's cut off that bit so it sounds, you know, same pitch. Same pitch. We need the same pitch. Awesome. We can cut that off. We don't need that. And then this one. This one's a little too short, honestly. I don't know how long we can stretch it without it sounding like complete garbage, but let's find out. I mean, yeah, it's actually pretty good. Alright, and that's good. That's Gucci. Alright, now before we export this, we will copy this a bunch of times. Copy for about 2 octaves. That's pretty much you need, or 3 octaves. So like 3 octaves is like, so these are 4, right? So there's like 12 notes in octaves, so there's 24 for 2. So we just copied 8. 16. Oops, let's do 24. So that's already 2 octaves. We don't want to have too much. So let's see. And C3, C4. And then let's have basically this much. Alright, and then now all you have to do is export as an MP3, because we're gonna keep this shit as small as possible. You want to keep it as small as possible. You won't lose too much quality anyway, so let's call this like raw or test raw chromatics. Save that right there. Press OK. And now it's saving or exporting everything. Now you're gonna want to tune these. Now I guess you could go in Audacity and just like change pitch, and then it'll detect what pitch it is, and then you just do it chromatically, and then just remember. But a faster way I like to do it is do it in FL Studio or any sort of pitcher. Melodyne is also a good one, but I don't have it because I don't have the money or the crack, so I'm just gonna use what I have. So let's refresh this. We named it Raw Chromatics, correct? Raw Chromatics, Elemental P, QRS. There it is. We named it test raw chromatics. My bad. Right here. Awesome. Now we right click this. Open in pitch editor. That's what you're going to want to do. Open in pitch editor. It's going to analyze. It's taking a while, so it's probably finding a bunch of pitch changes. So that's okay. Oh wow, it's taking sweet time. It must have found a bunch of it. Oh, actually no, it didn't find that many changes. Cool. Each and every one is like its own. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's good. Now, for the longest process to pitch them all. So I like to have them start really low or lower than what you want to have them, but it always has to start at a C note. So I don't think they're gonna go any lower than that. So that's the perfect note. What I like to do is just try to have them staircase looking. Shoot, I wonder if I can undo. I can undo. But is it just gonna... Oh, poggers. Sorry I said that. I know how much you guys hate the word poggers. Okay, so. So now you got them scaled. Alright, I know it sounds glitchy. It's only because I'm scrubbing and not playing it. Awesome. Okay, so now it's chromatically scaling. Let's just scale these. This is a pretty tedious process, but one thing to speed up the process is to have them already pitched going all the way up already. So yeah. Like this. And then you're already done. You already pitched them up. Awesome. One thing I like to do is center them to sound as close to their pitch as possible. Variation, it makes it sound more robotic. Anyway, yeah. And then once you're done pitching that, you save it, and then you export it. Do it as an MP3. Save it as like unfiltered chromatics. Unfiltered. Because we're probably going to do some extra effects to the chromatics afterwards. So once you save that, it'll take a while because it's an MP3. I gotta hurry because my mom's calling me to go eat dinner and she'll get really mad if I don't. Awesome. We refresh this, unfiltered chromatics. Now we can open this in a SliceX. Right click, open in SliceX. Now we can play it as piano notes already. Yep, right here. We can't yet. We gotta split them. So I like to right click, dull auto slicing, and then boom. Now you can just... Awesome. That's basically how you make chromatics. Let's put this on the channel. One thing I like to do is, first I need to normalize all these to make them as peaky as possible, as loud as they can possibly be. And then I like to compress it to make sure that they're all the same volume, like throughout. Make sure each of them are the same volume. To check, just awesome. They are now all the same chromatics. Now what I like to do is, since they're already like this, they're already... Now to export the filtered ones, you just export MP3 and then export test chromatics. I like to do without any, just chromatics to show that it's finalized. Now we wait. It'll take a little while. It shouldn't take too long since it's only audio files and just like one effect. Yeah. With the compressor, you can also like add other effects like a reverb or a vocoder or a distortion to make it sound, to give it more effects, like let's test this out. Let's give it a Vocodex. Or let's give it a distortion. Anyway, yeah. Now you're pretty much done with your chromatics. If you refresh it and then open up the real chromatics in SliceX, now you don't have to refilter everything every time you want to use this. You can just have it already filtered, pre-filtered. And then what I also like to do is save this as a preset. So then like you can give this to someone with FL Studio. They don't have to have the audio file. They can only have the thingy. So yep, name this like test.